Narad Ji is the incarnation of Sri Narayan's mind. Whatever the gracious Lord wants to do, the same effort is made by the omniscient Devarishi God Narad Ji. The Srimad Bhagavat states, in the creation of the sages, Narayan took the third incarnation as Devrishi Narad and preached the Satvat Tantra called Narad Pancharatra, which describes how karma is liberated by actions. Devarishi Narad Ji, born of supreme ascetic and Brahma Tej, is very beautiful. Shikha is adorned on his head. The most radiant Devarishi Narad Ji wears two bright, fine, divine, auspicious and precious clothes given to him by Lord Indra. Devarishi Narad Ji is always folk singing the melodious, graceful and auspicious names and qualities of the Dayamay Lord with the graceful tantrums of Veena from Lord Padmayoni. Mahatejasvi Devarishi Ji, who is knowledgeable of the knowledge of the earlier kalps worshipped by the deities known to the Vedas and Upanishads, always move around in places and never stays at one place due to the curse of Prajapati Daksh. Narad Ji is always helping constantly for the benefit of the sage men who desire liberation. He is the Kalpa Vriksh from the ages and the ages to come. The idol of grace, Devrishi Narad Ji is a master of Vedanta, Yoga, Astrology, Ayurveda and music etc. and a master of masters of many scriptures which are the main teachers of devotion. His Pancharatra is the principal text of the Bhagavad Marg. Devrishi Narad Ji, who wishes for the welfare of saints, human beings and all the living organisms only, keeps supporting those who wish to move forward on the path of Sri Hari Narayan. Guidance is his main duty. It is not possible to calculate how many human beings or living organisms in the Trilokya has been brought to the holy Padma of the Supreme Lord by Devrishi Narad Ji. Now friends, I will tell you about when to do the worship of Devrishi Narad Muni. Always remember that since Devrishi Narad Ji is an ardent devotee of Lord Vishnu, Devrishi Narad Ji is worshipped only after worshipping Lord Vishnu and Mother Lakshmi on the occasion of Narad Jayanti. By doing this, the knowledge of the person increases. After this, the Gita, the Durga Saptashati part should be recited. It is believed that offering flute to Lord Krishna in the temple of Lord Vishnu on this day fulfills your desires. Now, I will tell you the story of birth of Devrishi Narad Ji. According to the anecdotes in the Hindu mythology, Narad Muni was born from the lap of Lord Brahma. But for this he had to undergo severe penance in his previous births. It is said that in the previous birth Narad Ji was born in the Dev clan and his name was Upbarhan. According to mythology, he was very proud of his form and looks. Once some Apsaras and Gandharvas were worshipping Lord Brahma with songs and dances. Then Upbarhan came there with the adornment of women. Seeing this, Brahmaji became very angry and cursed that Upbarhan would be born in Shudra Yoni in his next birth. In his next birth, Upbarhan was born as a son of Shudra made by the curse of Brahma. Both mother and son served the saints with a sincere heart. His mother died at the age of 5. After the death of mother, that child resolved to devote his entire life in devotion to God. One day the child was sitting under the tree doing meditation when he suddenly saw a glimpse of God which immediately disappeared. This incident awakened the desire of this little child to know about the God and to see God. After continuous austerity, one day a sudden Akashvani happened that in this birth, this child will not have darshan of God, but in the next life, he will be able to reclaim them as their counselor. In his next birth, this child was called the son of Lord Brahma and became famous throughout the universe as Devrishi Narad Ji. Let us now know the real reason why Devrishi Narad Ji is unable to remain stable at one place and keeps wandering. Asakti, the wife of King Daksh, gave birth to 10,000 sons, but none of them took over their rule because Narad Ji had taught everyone to follow the path of salvation. After this, King Daksh married Panchajani and gave birth to 1,000 sons. Narad Ji again taught these sons of Daksh to stay away from all kinds of temptations and walk on the path of salvation. After seeing this, King Daksh got very angry and cursed Devrishi Narad Ji that he would keep wandering forever. This is the reason why Devrishi Narad Ji is unable to remain stable in one place and keeps wandering. Naradji's sermon of knowledge which he gave to Daitya Guru Shukracharya is considered to be a complete sermon of life, in which he said, the end of collection is destruction, the end of climbing high is the fall, the end of fortunate is unfortunate, the end of life is death. One who is engaged in spirituality, away from any desire and enjoyment of power, he who wanders alone is happy. Once the gods asked Naradji how Narayan always comes out of his mouth. Then Naradji said that when I start singing the Leelas of my Supreme Narayan, then the Lord whose feet are of lotus, one who is the origin of all pilgrimages and whose Yashogan I love very much. And when I call all these Yashogan, Lord Narayan immediately comes into my heart and becomes visible. Hence, automatically my mouth recites Narayan, Narayan. My dear human beings living in this world, Devrishi Naradji is the only one who is respected equally by all gods and demons, and they believe him as their good fortune, who is certainly faithful and persistent for the real benefit of everyone. Even now, the loyal devotees of the compassionate Devrishi Naradji get their darshan.